Alright guys, the training vlog is back. Why I'm saying back? Because I tried to do it before. I think it was before the COVID. I think I make a couple of episodes on my YouTube channel about my own training, mainly dynamic apnea. And then I don't remember why I stopped. I hope it was a serious reason, like a COVID, or maybe I just get lazy. So now I want to do it again. So for the upcoming videos, I try to do it weekly. For the upcoming videos, I'm gonna share with all of you guys how I train my mainly again dynamic apnea, occasionally depths, really rarely static, like mainly dynamic by fins. I have a plan now to work a little bit more on my monofin technique, and maybe again occasionally um, it's going to be dynamic no fins, right? So but to make it not only entertainment, which I hope is going to be a little entertained for you, but also educational, I'm going to share in these videos also some theoretical and practical tips with you, which may be going to be helpful for your own training. So for right now, for this video, for the first one, um, what I'm currently doing, I'm training 3-4 times per week in a pool. Like when I'm not training in a pool, I still do some dry exercise. I'm gonna also share some of my dry exercises, and I'm preparing for the upcoming competition. So the competition is going to be, oh, my cat came. So upcoming competition is going to be another one. I have two cats. Hopefully they're not going to fight. Hopefully they're going to be friendly. Otherwise the video is going to be compromised. So I have a competition in the mid of February. It's going to be in Jakarta. And I'm going to do there 2 disciplines. It's going to be in the same day, unfortunately. So one, I'm going to do dynamic bifins and another monofin. With the bifin, the plan is to do somewhere between 125 150. This is not my personal best, but I'm not feeling like in a best shape. And with the monofin, since it's completely new for me, I don't have any expectation. I'm gonna use a short monofin. I don't have a long one. And this is, I guess, going to be my first training tip for you guys. When you start learning any technique, whether it is bifins or monofin, you don't need to have immediately the best fins, right? So let's say if you are just started to learning dynamic bifins, you don't need crazy good bifins technique, bifins, expensive carbon fiber bifins. You can start with any fins. If you already have a plastic fins, great, you can start with a plastic fins. If you're thinking which one to buy, you can buy fiberglass. The equipment is definitely helpful. The equipment is definitely going to help you to execute better technique, but don't allow, let's say, maybe lack of funding, lack of money, prevent you from start training. Right. So this is why, again, depends on what kind of budget you are. If you have a lot of money, congratulations. Then maybe yes, then no problem. You can buy immediately the best, most expensive fins. But if you don't have a crazy amount of money, then you just can buy a pair of silicone fins, right? So a couple of companies actually produce like a short fins, and the fins which I use occasionally for my training is emotional silicone fins. They're really nice. They're much more cheaper compared to like a fiber glass or especially carbon fiber. But you can execute relatively nice technique, and you can progress with the technique, you can progress with the distance using these fins. Same with the monofin. So for now, I consider myself as a almost absolute beginner in a monofin technique. So this is why, no, I don't have a fancy big monofin. I'm using a small silicone monofin, this is going to be enough for me for a while. I feel that now I can work on all technical elements without robbing the bank, right? So, like again, the emotion of doing a good job by making this. Hopefully, they're not gonna fight, yeah. By making these silicone fins and monofins. They not super cheap, but obviously much more affordable. Don't forget, I have a promo code Kaizen 24. If you gonna buy this monofin or bifins, it's gonna be cheaper. Again, this is going to be my advice for you guys for today. So when you're training the technique, you don't need to have like long fins. It's actually make a sense to train technique in a short fins, in a short, soft fins. Doesn't have to be Molchanov. There is a other rubber fins. I think the name paraffins. I also like it. I have a few pairs, both bifins and monofin. But if you're thinking to buy the nice one, Molchanov slightly better. It's softer, a little bit more comfortable for the long training session. And yes, I do training with it myself, especially at the beginning of the cycle. Now I want to be a little bit more specific, so I try to use now equipment which I'm going to be using on a competition. But at the beginning of the cycle, absolutely okay to use short, soft silicone or rubber fins. Okay, this is it. So this was the first video from my training vlog. So the next videos is going to be each week, where again, hopefully you're going to find some bows, some funny things to see, and also some useful. Okay, see you next time.